Hey high levelers, my name is Ryan and I am your Go High Level tutor. So, what if you could create stunning websites and funnels that convert without ever writing a line of code? Yep, you heard me right. In this video, we're going to dive into High Level's site builder, where you'll learn the difference between funnels and websites. Whether you're creating a homepage or a high converting lead funnel, I'm going to walk you through everything I know step by step so you can start building like a pro. Let's get straight into it. So, what are sites in High Level? Well, let me break it down. Simply put, sites are your one-stop shop for building client-facing pages, whether that's a simple homepage or a fancy landing page designed to capture leads. Yeah. And the best part, you don't need to know anything about code to create these. Everything is drag and drop, so it's super easy, super simple. And if you want, you can even make it super complicated and make full-blown websites with all the tech stacks and so forth. So the choice is up to you. Now let's get into some fundamentals. Here's where things get interesting. Funnels versus websites. I know they sound very similar, but trust me, they are quite different and they have their own superpowers. Funnels, to begin with, are like a guided tour. They take your user or your prospect through a process, step by step, whether it's capturing their emails, booking a call, or making a purchase. Think of a funnel as your conversion machine, right? Funnels are perfect for lead generation, sales, and appointments. Oh, and also, funnels allow you to do split tests where the magic happens. So you can figure out what are your best headlines and what converts more on the back end using the statistics, which I'll show you later on in this video. Websites, they're a little bit more laid back. You can use it for general information, blogs, contact pages. Basically, it's a one-stop shop for everything your visitors need to know. There's no split testing here, so if you're trying to figure out which headlines will get you more clicks, funnels are your friends. So when do you typically use High Level? When do you typically use funnels? Well, funnels are specifically used for step-by-step flows. So if you wanted to capture leads, book calls, make sales, funnels are perfect for you, as opposed to websites, which is more for everything else. So home pages, contact pages, like I mentioned to you guys earlier, even e-com pages. High Level is able to do e-com stuff as well. So super flexible, just less focus than High Level. So let's get into some templates. And guys, like High Level has hundreds, if not thousands of high converting funnel templates, as well as amazing customizable websites that you can use for your own business. Or if you have clients that you're providing High Level services to, you can go there. You don't have to be a design expert. You don't have to be, I've even seen people spend their well-earned money on buying other templates online from other High Level users. And that's completely fine. My recommendation is if you click onto the Sites tab, click onto Funnels, and navigate to New Funnel, you can simply choose the templates over here. And we've got hundreds and hundreds of funnel templates that you can select from for your specific niche or for your clients' niche. So this is what I'd recommend. Take a look at it. Super helpful, super good, and very simple, easy to use. It's plug and play. For websites, you get the same type of thing. So if you go onto Add Websites, click from Templates, and click Continue. There you go. Same thing. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of templates that you can use for your own business or for your clients. Okay, so now let's get into more of the specifics of the actual site builder. So the way in which we can get into a site is if I navigate onto, let's say, a funnel, for instance. I've got a whole host of templates that I've already built out. This is what the backend looks like. So you've got a series of tabs over here. The main one, just for simplicity's sakes, that I would focus on is the statistics. So it can give you how many people have opted in, made sales, how many of viewers have you had on that page specifically. That's where I would focus the majority of my attention, as well as this beautiful edit button over here. So now that you picked a template, for instance, we're going to talk more about the navigation bar, which is your best friend here. So it lets you add elements, it lets you adjust settings, and most importantly, it allows you to jump between pages. So if I click on Add Elements over here, as you can see, you can add sections, rows, and elements. Now, section, rows, and either elements or columns, it's up to you, is a little bit confusing to some. The way I like to describe it is that sections, so if I click on layers, So there you go. So if I do this, so sections is like the big base. It's the row is the next level of that base, and then the column is like the, how to describe it? Let's talk about like cake. Right, think of cake. Sections is the big base. There you go. Rows is the next layer, and then columns is like the slice of that row. And then the elements, like images, text, and buttons, they go inside the columns. So it's like stacking blocks on top of each other. So there you go. So section, row, column, elements. That's how this is all organized, essentially. Plus button, navigation button, allows you to add a whole load of elements, pre-built sections, buttons, social media icons, timers, images, progress bars. You know, it's an exceptional tool. You can add videos as well. So if you have a video sales letter, you can add that here. You can generate leads from this. So after a certain amount of watch time, people can, you have a form that asks for people's information over here. You can customize it specifically. So once you fill out this information on the back end, which I can go to in a bit. So if I fill in my location name as Orion's business, this will pre-populate over here. So a lot of the work, a lot of the back-end work you don't have to do because it's all done through automation, custom values, and obviously there's hundreds of templates that you can use as well. So that's there as well for you to use. So that's a brief summary of what this looks like. A couple more points that I want to touch upon is the ability to switch between different pages. So if you click on the top, you can navigate between different pages. And if you click on the mobile view, this is probably one of, if not the most important sections or aspects about your website. You want to make sure that, it's mobile friendly, because the majority of us are now scrolling on social media on our phones as opposed to on big screens like this. So I would spend more time on that, as well as for more of the technical side of things, you can add custom domains, favicons to change this. This is what a favicon, by the way, is. And then you can also add tracking codes like Google Analytics or Facebook Pixels if you are running any sort of paid ad campaigns. Make sure to click save. That's probably the most crucial bit about this, because imagine doing all that work and then you don't click save. And then publishing it to the web. You need a domain. You need to add a domain over here, which is over here on the back end. If you click settings, you can add a domain here. There's very simple, easy steps to do so to get a domain. You can purchase it, or you can connect any of the domains that you've already previously purchased. And that's that, guys. Super fun, super easy. Websites, funnels. I hope this gives you a better idea of sort of the amazing abilities of HighLevel's site builder, to not make it so intimidating. It allows you to build so many beautiful templates. And yeah, that's that. Thank you so much for watching. Hope this helps with your site building journey, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.